Hello my dear friends and welcome to Localama YouTube channel. I'm Natasha and I will be your host today. I live in Manitoba, Canada with my family where I'm knitting and sharing with you all my knitting journey. As I promised you, I will try to add to my YouTube channel some videos not where I show what I'm working on, but maybe different type of choose different topics about related to knitting and share about them. So today my topic would be to do experiment on this hat which I knitted out of yarn that was sarlag yak. So it's 100% yak, very expensive yarn, and I used in here like 3 balls of very expensive yarn. And now this hat got into a dryer, probably washing machine and dryer, because I didn't do it, it's someone else did it. So this hat was big, for a big hat, and also it was folded brim, and this hat is double. So now it's a small hat that doesn't fit me, it doesn't fit any of my kids, and it's, as you can see, short, it's not folded. But I heard of experiments that you can do with a hat. So basically you take really like lightly warm water, maybe about 30 degrees, and then you add wool detergent in there, like maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons, and then you add 1 or 2 tablespoons olive oil, and then you soak your garment in it, that which was felted, and when it's wet you try to stretch it in all directions. And some people were able to restore their garments or socks or hats that got into the washing machine or dryer. So I think this case is quite hopeless because it's like really felted. So I don't know if something would work for it or not. I thought maybe, like, you know, just cut out pieces and sew maybe kids mittens out of it, or maybe just fold it and use it as a basket for my knitting corner. So but it's worth trying because this hat is not wearable anyway. So I will try to do something with it, and I would like to show it to you. So if it's something that you would be interested watching, then stay with me and let's experiment.
Hello my friends, now it's time to measure our hat. So the widest part on the bottom is 23.5 or centimeters, or 9.5 inches almost. Okay, and length would be 21.5 centimeters or 8.5 inches. And now let's open it up like this and try to measure from one side to the other. So here we have 41.1 centimeters or 16.5 inches. So now we took our measurements, and I will show you close-up look at the fabric. As you can see, it really felted together, and it's not very, like, it's not stretchy. I can't even put it on the head of one of my kids. So I'll go and soak it, and I'll take you with me, and then we will leave it in a soaking for a couple of hours, or maybe like for 6 hours, we'll see. And then we will try to stretch it and see if this hat can be wearable again. So now we need to add some wool detergent. I'll just add 2 pumps in there, and then we will add some oil. I don't have olive oil, but recommended would be olive oil, but I don't have it, so I'll just add sunflower seed oil. So I'll add three spoons, 30 millimeter, 90 milliliters of oil. So now I will be ready to put hat in there. It's scary. Okay, let's mix it a bit. Okay, I don't know if you need to mix it or not, but I will. Maybe I'll just open it like this and stick it in there. Oh, it's crazy. I never done anything like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it will soak in liquid soap for wool and oil. Okay. Have fun, hat. I will leave it here for, yeah, like I said, maybe 3 to 6 hours, and then we'll see. Like to share results with you. I still cannot see really clearly all the stitches, so it's still a bit hard. It became like super hairy, as you can see, very fluffy. It feels more like fur coat than knitted item. So I stretched it as much as I could, and then I washed it after that in a shampoo for smooth and silky hair, hoping that it would make it even smoother or silkier. So now I think what I'll do, I'll just let it dry on a towel, on a dry towel. I'll just let it dry and then see. But if this hat will stretch out a little bit, at least that it can fit me or one of my kids, then it will be super warm hat, and I don't think air will blow through it. So we'll see. I tried, but it was like, as I said, it was really dense, like it was in a dryer or something, so it wasn't felted a little bit, it was felted really badly. Okay, so now we'll let it dry and see what will happen next. So as you can see, our hat is dry. It became even more fluffier, even more fur-like, and I checked the sizing, and it stretched only 1 centimeter high in height and 1 centimeter in width, and fabric is still very dense, and I don't think it will fit any of our family. So now my idea is, because in recipe actually it calls for olive oil, not sunflower seed oil, and I'm really hoping that I didn't make this fabric worse. So what I'll do, I'll go to the store and I'll buy olive oil, and I'll try to do this experiment one more time, but actually with olive oil, and then I'll see. So on this beautiful sunny day, I would like to talk about results after my experiment. So, hat didn't change its dimensions after my second washing. So it stayed like it stretched after first time, 1 centimeter that way and a little bit lengthwise, but I didn't see any cool magic happening with this hat. So, and also when I was stretching it for second time, then I didn't wash it, like I didn't wash oil out of here, I just dried it up. So, and if I kind of rub it a little bit, then you can see oil on my fingers because it's super oily. So now my next step in this experiment is to try to unravel it. So I'll try to, because I was knitting this hat from one side to the other, and I will just try to unravel it while it's oily and greasy and see maybe that helps. And if not, then I'll just, if it unravels, then I'll just do it in a hang and wash it after I unravel, because anyways I would want to straighten out yarn. But if it doesn't, then I'll just wash it and maybe I'll cut out pieces and sew something out of this fabric. Okay, I'll go try to unravel it. And for those who are still here with me, who is still curious, I decided to unravel hat and see if it will work. Hello friends, I'm sure you would like to see what happened in the end with my experiment with this hat from 100% Sarlag yak yarn. So I tried to unravel it, and maybe it would be possible to unravel, but the problem is that yarn, like there's some spots where yarn becomes super thin and just breaks. So I decided that I would cut out the place where I had decreases. And I thought maybe if I cut off decreases, maybe here I would be able to unravel. But no, it's it's impossible. It's just a woolly thing that which not be possible to unravel. So now my idea is to maybe cut out and sew mittens for myself, for example, because I have same yarn, maybe like 30 grams, and then I can knit just ribbing for the hand. So I'm not sure, but I tried this experiment, and now we know that with yak, see how it's just all together. Now we know that with yak yarn, nothing works when it's like really felted. So that's what I wanted to share. I hope this experiment was interesting for you to see, to watch. And I just wanted to share it with you. Bye for now.